How to force your subconscious mind to manifest what you want fast. I'm sitting here in my living room with this beautiful, beautiful view out here in the Hawaiian Islands, and I was just thinking about, I cannot believe that I officially have forced my subconscious mind to manifest my dream life, my dream home, my soulmate, and I want to share with you how you can do it. This is something that no one talks about because people don't understand the subconscious mind. No one taught you how to harness the power of it. The subconscious mind connects you up to the creative power of the universe, and if you learn how to force it to manifest for you, what you want will show up quicker and faster, and the things that you see in your mind, you will hold in your hand and have in your life. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. Aloha from the beautiful Hawaiian Islands, and let's dive right into this video so that you can force your subconscious mind to manifest whatever you want fast. Other people's limitations have nothing to do with you. You create your reality. Comment that down below. I create my reality. Comment that down below. I create my reality. People might tell you, hey, this is what's possible. Hey, what's possible? But what happens is we start to inherit other people's limitations. For instance, I wanted to do what I was doing. I was 19 years old. I was a freshman in college. I failed junior year's class in high school. And I didn't even know how to write. But I wanted to leave school, backpack around the world, become an author, and start doing what I'm doing right now. All the thoughts in my head were seemingly rational. You're too young. You're certainly not educated. You're certainly not a writer. I got into college because I was a first team All San Diego basketball player, and I knew that. I didn't get into school because I didn't qualify academically to the level of the other students, but I was good at basketball. So I had all these things that I thought were rational. This, I don't know anyone who's successful at it. Then you look at the stats, 95% of authors don't sell 2,500 copies of the book in the lifetime. You're not going to make any money selling 2,500 copies. You're not going to even be able to support. You literally will not be able to even support yourself at the most basic level possible. That's where the term starving artist comes from. So I thought all these things were rational. And what I realized was that that was all other people's ideas. And I could become the exception to the rule. So the first step is to start to cast off other people's limitations that they may have set for you. And what I'm inviting you to do is think of one or two of those that have been controlling your life or your thought process that are seemingly logical and rational. And here's what I want to share with you. A quote from Albert Einstein. He said that logic will take you from A to B, but imagination will take you anywhere. This quote is so amazing. Comment it down below. Logic will take you from A to B, but imagination will take you anywhere. And the reason that I share that is because you have to be able to cast off other people's ideas, because what happens is we hear them so often. You're too old, you're too young, you're a little bit too overweight, you're too skinny, you're not good with numbers, you didn't come from the right side of the city to make money, you don't have the right education, you're not ready yet, oh, listen to this. And what happens is, over time, when you're around something long enough, it starts to become your norm. Even if you don't really believe it, if you hear it long enough, it enters your subconscious. The subconscious controls 95% of your life, according to psychologists. That you have 65,000 thoughts in a day, 95% of them are subconscious, they're habitual, and they're inherited from other people. So what I'm inviting you to do is press the delete button on your mind. Just bloop, press the delete button, woo, and let it all be gone. All those thoughts be gone. And then ask yourself, how do you want to program your mind? So I started doing this. I am so grateful now that I'm inspiring millions of people worldwide and that I'm reaching people all over the world. I started talking to myself like that every single day. So the way that you force the subconscious mind to manifest what you want fast is that you, in the present tense, get so emotionally attached to what you're consciously imagining up that eventually your subconscious thinks it's real. There's only two ways to impact the subconscious mind. One is constant, spaced repetition. Constant, spaced repetition. I'm so grateful I'm inspiring millions of people worldwide. My books are selling all over the world. They're in countries all over the world. Like, my books are now, I just got my book from South Korea. It's in South Korean. A publisher in South Korea gave me money to make my book into South Korean. Just a few years ago, I was a 19-year-old dropout that didn't know how to write. What? I lived in that reality of already being this person that was able to be an instrument to help people realize how powerful they were. I lived in this reality regardless of what everyone said around me, and every time other people told me it wasn't possible, or I got a rejection, or I got a no, instead of dwelling on it, being upset about it, why are they saying this? Is this true? Instead, I used it as an opportunity to get more emotionally involved in what I was saying. So constant spaced repetition. Or the other way to force your subconscious to a new program is emotional impact. And now you can couple both of them together. So the way that your subconscious is programmed, it's much like a drip system or an hourglass, for instance. All the sand starts at the top of the hourglass, right? And then it drips down into the bottom half. Well, think of your conscious and your subconscious in the same way. Your conscious mind is the part of you that entertains new ideas, that contemplates things, that decides what you're going to think and how you're going to behave. But that's only responsible for 5% of your life. Now, whatever you're constantly putting your attention towards in your conscious mind is dripping down, just like the sand of the hourglass from the top half to the bottom half. It's dripping down into the subconscious through constant spaced repetition and the emotional involvement in the idea. So this is amazing. This is what psychologists are telling us, and neuroscience tells us too. The way this affects us in neuroscience is that brain cells that fire together wire together every time you have a thought. I'm so grateful. Large sums of money are coming into my life. I'm out of debt. I now have a net worth of this amount of money. I'm living here. I'm doing this with my life. I'm so grateful I have attracted my soulmate. Amazing, fulfilling people are enriching my life and supporting my highest, best good. I'm in amazing romance. When you start doing that, you're firing new brain cells, and they wire into your brain because your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not real either. And then it starts to accept those ideas. But for most people, logic takes them from A to B. Oh yeah, but you don't understand. I have this problem, I have this problem, I have this problem. You're forcing your subconscious mind to the negative. The subconscious mind literally doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not real. It's the most powerful supercomputer in the entire world, and you have the key to actually code it however you want. You can code it for money, you can code it for love, you can code it for happiness, you can code it for freedom, or you can code it for the same old and say, yeah, but I'm too old, I tried before and it didn't work out, and, it's easy for you to say, it's easy for you to say. Everything is energy. Your consciousness creates reality. You are the most powerful supercomputer that has ever existed. When you get your consciousness focused on what you want, see, that's the big thing. Most people are focused on what they don't want. And that's why I created my success hypnosis, was to start to habitually train your mind. You train your body to get your muscles bigger or stronger, or you train your body in order to get in better cardiovascular shape. Why don't you train your mind for the money you want, for the love you want, for the happiness you desire, for the goal that you want to achieve? So right there down below is jakeshypnosis.com. It's free to use, and it's a success hypnosis I created for myself when I learned this stuff, and I was like, okay, I trained my body. Why don't I trade my mind for the reality that I want? I have so much junk programmed into it that's telling me I can't be successful. So much opposition. I've been rejected so many times. I've got to take control of my mind before the world just takes it over and I'm stuck with all of their brainwashing. So I listen to this every day to wire my mind. It's right there down below, jakeshypnosis.com. So scroll down, hit that, download that, and brainwash yourself before the world does. But you must remember this. You're good enough. The world has brainwashed you to believe that you're not good enough. So you feed that to your subconscious. I'm not good enough based off something my mom said, based off something my dad said, based off of my report cards when I was younger, based off of the fact of how other people have been treating me, based off of the fact I made this mistake and that mistake and I have this problem. No, you are an individualization of God. All you are is pure energy. You're an individualization of that creative force of the universe, and the word desire, desire. It means of the Father. Desire, of the Father. Your desires are holy, they're worthy. It's the universe expressing itself through you, seeking to experience more life. The money you want, the love you want, the happiness you want. It's God speaking through you. Allow that desire to express itself through you. But first, you have to believe that you're good enough, and it starts right now. Say it with me. I'm good enough for everything that I want. Comment that down below. I'm good enough for everything that I want. All things are possible. You live in a world of infinite possibilities. You're good enough. You're smart enough. Your past does not matter anymore. It doesn't matter. The mistakes you made, the way you used to live, the things you used to do, the things that people have said about you, the things that people said yesterday or today, or the way that you thought up until you found this video, none of it matters. Just like you go onto the computer and you can press the delete button and drag things into the trash, drag all of that into the trash and get your story right. I am attracting large sums of money. I am now a powerful individual. I am attracting amazing new people into my life every single day. God's vitality and health flows through me. God's wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance. I'm the exception to every single rule. Great things just come to me quicker and fast. I feel so vibrant, excited. I'm able to concentrate and my focus has increased every single day. Great things are occurring. I'm expecting miracles today. I can see my bank account growing. I'm achieving financial freedom. New prosperous business ideas come to me. Great fulfilling relationships. I've found my soulmate. Why would you talk any other way if every thought that you have is firing brain cells, and the way those brain cells wire the brain synapses that they form eventually create your life? Why wouldn't you trick your brain into the reality that you want? I'm telling you, great things can come. This can be the best 30 days of your entire life, but you have to put your old ideas on hold for a little while. You can have them back, but just for the next 30 days, suspend your disbelief and start to affirm the great things. And what's going to happen is it's going to get easier and easier to do it. Why? Because your subconscious starts to pick it up. And as your subconscious picks it up, it starts to happen unconsciously. And that's when great things start to occur. You're good enough. You're smart enough. You have the most amazing thing. Just like a pilot has cruise control essentially, and they're not manually flying the plane from Hawaii to Los Angeles. There's an automatic system set up that's getting them there, and that you have the same thing. It's a amazing gift that many machines have today, such as your thermostat. You set it and it's always going to work at whatever temperature you set it at. The plane's going to get you from Sydney, Australia to Los Angeles, California. You know it. It's going to get you there. Well, your mind can get you to the money you want, the love you want, the happiness, and the type of life you want, but you have to set the program. And you set the program beginning it with I am, and feeling the excitement for the possibilities coming your way. You're allowed to do this. It takes your own free will to do that, but most people are so stuck in reactionary consciousness to the way things have always been. They're focused on what they don't want. Everything is two things: what you want and the absence of what you want. Today, eliminate the thought of focusing on the fact that the money hasn't come yet, the job hasn't come yet, the love, the health, the happiness, the big break, the great opportunity. Forget it. Right now, you are sitting at the edge of space and time, using your own consciousness to pull new experiences into your life that are going to create your immediate future. Right now, affirm, I am attracting this and this and this, and great things are occurring, and I'm so excited about it, and move confidently in the direction of your dreams. Your subconscious is going to take a hold of that, and things are going to start coming out of nowhere. The subconscious mind controls 95% of your life. So once you send it the right ideas using the present tense and not accepting and not allowing the outside world to control your thoughts, your subconscious takes over these ideas and it starts creating what you want for you. Easily, things show up. Like my videos, I was building this channel for like a year, nothing was happening yet, and while I was camping without cell service and internet service out of absolutely nowhere, my videos started going viral, and in one weekend I got more subscribers and more views than the entire few years on my channel combined. It's called a quantum leap, and it happens when the subconscious finally receives your new ideas. The money is coming, the love is coming, the job is coming, the good luck is coming, the great opportunities are coming. Things are on the way for you. The universe always expresses itself perfectly. It's here to support you, uplift you, encourage you, conspire in your best interest, but you have to actually start to look at the world in this friendly way. In fact, Albert Einstein said something to the effect of that there's two ways to look at the world, as a hostile place or a friendly one. And I want to remind you that you're an individualization of God. You're a child of God. You're a piece of the universe, that we live in an abundant universe, and it's here to support you. Forget your past. Be here right now and get your mind focused on the great things coming your way. If you haven't yet, make sure that you download my free success hypnosis, jakeshypnosis.com. It's right there down below, and start to use that to brainwash yourself for success. So great things start showing up into your life, and you're like, hey, Jake said this was going to happen. This just showed up. This just showed up. This just showed up. That just showed up. Jake said this would happen if I brainwash myself for success, because otherwise the world's going to brainwash you for pessimism, for the same old. Brainwash yourself for success. Thank you for watching. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. Hit the subscribe button, the bell notification right over there. The bell notification is what notifies you for new videos. So even if you subscribe, double check right now, you've actually hit the bell notification, or else you're not going to get notified for new videos, unfortunately. It's right over there. Hit the bell notification. Comment down below, I create my reality. Comment down below, I create my reality. Remember, your subconscious mind is an amazing gift. You're the programmer that gets to set the operating system for your supercomputer, and this supercomputer is going to go about attracting whatever it is that's programmed into it. You can bring more money, love, happiness, and success into your life by setting your subconscious mind right. Begin to affirm the great things. You are worthy of everything that you desire. Great things are beginning to occur in your life. I can feel it, and I know that you can too. Take a deep breath in, put a big smile on your face, and say, thank you, universe, for all the great things coming into my life. Thank you, God, for all the great things coming into my life. Comment that down below. Thank you, universe, for all the great things coming into my life. Thank you, universe, for all the great things coming into my life. Comment that down below and say that to yourself throughout the day. Thank you, universe, for all the great things coming into my life. See what happens when you say that 3 or 4 times? Eventually it starts to feel true. Eventually it starts to get easier and easier to say. It's starting to seep into the subconscious. Comment it down below. Thank you, universe, for all the great things coming my way. If you have not subscribed yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button right over there and hit the bell notification, because that's what's going to notify you for new videos. Subscribe, bell notification. Let's get right to the video.